Hey there, gang. Welcome back to the coaching cabin. What we're going to talk about today, the Dice of Doom. The Dice of Doom. Whoa, got to get yourself a little dice. Get yourself a little foam dice or a set of dice or a die if you want to use the singular version. And so many uses of it. I call them the Dice of Doom because what we can do with the Dice of Doom is use it as a means to create some fun consequences. So you get a group of kids together, you say to them, right, I want you to come up with 6 different consequences that you're going to use if you don't achieve your task today. Or if one team beats another team, what's the consequence? And I would advise making them fun. I advise making, helping them to be fun. Don't just go down the route of just doing the boring old, 20 press-ups or 10 press-ups or 10 sit-ups or burpees or star jumps or anything like that. If you want to throw the physicals in there, that's fine. If they want to do that, that's fine as well. It's entirely up to them. But make them fun, like cake baking. You've got to bring cakes for each other next time round. They've got to sing a song for each other. They've got to sing a song to all the parents afterwards. Also, you can flip the Dice of Doom around, and if they achieve their task, then they get to roll the dice, and then the coaches do whatever the consequences. So it makes it fun. So the coaches can choose some of the consequences as well if you want to, right? So there's lots of different ways of creating different consequences, and there'll be other videos about different types of consequences that you can use. Consequences can make the session really fun because they give them a focal point, right? It gives a little bit of it, and it also creates a little bit of team bonding. But I genuinely recommend putting something in there that the kids will sort of semi-find, like, a little bit embarrassing maybe, or or they'll find it a little bit squeamish, but it's got to be done. And it's particularly if you're prepared to do it beforehand, then that makes a big difference as well. So get them to choose 6, and then you've got your Dice of Doom, which you use to roll, and then that decides on the consequence that they're either going to play for. So you can roll the dice beforehand, and that's the consequence they're going to play for, or you can roll the dice afterwards once one team has, or once the task has not been completed by one of the teams or by the whole group if you're working on a collective task. Now, on that point, lots of ways of doing this, and I highly recommend if you've got a group and you want them to all work together on a collective task, and they're working, and even if they're competing against each other, they might be working together on a collective task. And if they're doing that, then use it as a means to do the collective. And it means that if they achieve their task, then they're rewarded by the coaches doing the consequences. And if they don't achieve their task, then they obviously have to take the consequences according to that. Now remember, it's very important that they choose the consequences, okay? Because it has to be stuff that they're going to be happy with doing. But what they'll often do first time out is they'll do it, they'll make the consequences horrible, and then they'll all be like really unhappy about the consequences they're getting. So just think that through. But anyway, there you go. Dice of Doom. Have a go. Play around with it. If you use it, you might use it in a different way to me. Smash it in the comments. Share your ideas with other people. Let them learn from you. You learn from them. Everybody gets better, because this is just an idea. Hopefully it sparks an idea for you, and you might find different uses for this. So by all means do so. Also share if you wouldn't mind, because help other people find the tips. And also subscribe would be amazing, because that would again, that helps to grow the channel and get more people to see some of this content. Also put in the comments if you've got any questions or thoughts or things you'd like me to cover in future videos, because any ideas are happy, and I'm more than happy to share some different thoughts coming your way. Okay, hopefully that's going to be useful for you, and I'll